Jonathan. You see, Jonathan and his friends went to a concert the other night, and his friends were having so much fun that they didn't even notice that he wasn't feeling well. He wasn't feeling well to the point he needed to go to the hospital and fast. Now, his so-called friends are here to visit Jonathan. I call him Johnny. You can call him Jonathan if you want to. Armed with flowers and candies and cards and everything. Do you think he's going to be that forgiving? Let's see.
Jonathan, are you in there?
Come on in, I'm in the den.
Oh, hey, Jonathan.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Got you,
Oh,
thank you.
buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, do us unlock
Greg?
so we let ourselves in.
It's great to see you guys. It gets pretty boring around here.
I just felt awful when I heard you had to be rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. I'm sorry that I couldn't take you myself, but the mall was having a great sale, and you didn't look that sick to me.
I appreciate you handing me the phone after I collapsed.
And don't forget, I pressed the send button after you dialed 911. Do you like my shoes? They were 40% off. If I had gone by the hospital first, I'm sure they'd have been gone.
Did she really just say that? I can't believe she chose shopping over taking her friend to the hospital. What kind of person would do that? And if you're asking me, those shoes are pretty ugly.
Trying to make yourself feel better, Sheila. What if Jonathan had died? I'm sure your words would have been of great comfort to his family. It's like, oh, I'm sorry about Jonathan, but if I had to take him to the hospital first, I would never gotten these great shoes to wear to the funeral.
Well, based on my experience in the Laundry Hospital for many years, I knew that Jonathan needed immediate attention.
So you're saying all the flower deliveries you've made qualifies you to recognize acute illnesses when you see it?
Don't forget, I also come from a medical family.
I hardly think that having an uncle who owns a massage parlor and calls himself Dr. Love qualifies as a medical family.
Have you ever noticed that none of Jonathan's friends even asked how he was feeling? Not even one. Now they just keep talking about themselves instead, over and over again.
Hey everybody, calm down. I know you all probably felt bad when you first heard, but I'm fine and I don't hold anything against you guys.
Oh, that's great to hear. We really were all feeling like we let you down in one way or another.
Why is he trying to make them feel better? He's the one that's been sick. He needs to ditch those so-called friends.
To me last night? I'm sorry I slapped you so hard. I thought your eyes were closed because you were trying to kiss me. I didn't realize you were unconscious.
Actually, I'm grateful because your slap jolted me back into consciousness long enough for me to tell Greg that I needed help.
Hey, I did not mean to leave you on the curb like that. But when I went to the car to get some stuff, that's when I ran into Mindy McAllister. You remember her, don't you? Well, before I knew it, we were talking, and then we went out to get something to eat. But I knew you'd be okay when the street cleaners came by that morning.
And they were actually very helpful. After they dragged me for about 4 blocks, they were kind enough to let me use their cell phone.
Come on, you're leaving a sick friend on the curb so you can chase after some pretty girl? That is so not cool.
So that's why you were all wet when I ran into you at the gas station.
Actually, that was from my 104-degree temperature. I was sweating like crazy.
Well, the good news is that you're doing fine now, and remember, we're your friends, so if there's anything you need us to do, just ask.
Well, I could use some groceries since I can't drive yet.
Oh, well, look at the
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but Greg, can you at least get me some milk and bread?
Oh, don't take advantage of my friendship like that, Jonathan. That's so selfish of you. Bye now.
Bye.
Gee, with friends like that, you really don't need enemies. Now, have you ever left one of your friends high and dry when they needed you most? How about choosing to maybe, let's say, go out on a date instead of spending time with a friend? Have you ever done that? Something to ponder.